Welcome back to Reset and Rise, where we help emerging and aspiring leaders grow with clarity, confidence, and intention. I'm Shirrell Meeks. Today, we're talking about a powerful leadership shift. How do you lead when you're not in the room? Because real leadership isn't measured by what happens when you're present. It's measured by what continues when you're not. I call that the leadership illusion. Early in our careers, leadership feels very visible. You run the meetings, solve the problems, make the decisions, keep things moving, right? And it feels like control equals leadership. But as you grow, something changes. You can't be everywhere. You can't fix everything, and you shouldn't have to. That's when real leadership begins. So let's talk about what it means to lead without presence. Leading when you're not in the room means your expectations are clear and your values guide decisions. Your team knows how to think, not just what to do. If your team only succeeds when you're present, that's not leadership. That's dependency. Real leadership creates consistency without supervision. So let's talk about the shift from control to clarity. Many leaders struggle here because control feels safe. But control slows teams down, limits growth, creates bottleneck, leads to burnout. Clarity, on the other hand, empowers decision makers, builds confidence in others, creates sustainable performance. Leadership isn't about being the answer. It's about building the environment where answers can emerge. So here are 3 ways to lead when you're not there. First, set clear principles, not just instructions. Don't just tell people what to do. Explain why it matters, what success looks like, what trade-offs to consider. Principles guide decisions when you're absent. 2, develop decision makers, not task completers. Ask them, what do you think? What options do you see? What would you recommend? This builds judgment, not just compliance. And 3, create a culture of ownership. Ownership grows when people are trusted, mistakes become learning moments, responsibility is shared. When people feel trusted, they act differently. So ask yourself, what happens when I'm out of the room? Do decisions stall or move forward? Does the team look for a direction or use judgment? Your answers reveal your leadership impact. Think about that. The goal of leadership isn't to be needed for everything. The goal is to build people, systems, and clarity strong enough to function without you. Because when things run well in your absence, that's not a loss of control. That's a sign of real leadership. And remember, you always have the power to reset and rise.